Schlepp is one of the largest YouTubers in all of Roblox's history, and he has done countless things to keep the Roblox platform clean, safe, and to take away bad people from the website. You may know him from his videos exposing and catching and getting horrible people on the platform arrested in real life, exposing them and taking down creepy people on the platform one by one. However, suddenly in a matter of minutes, his entire career was wiped away. In just minutes, every single Roblox account he'd ever made had been wiped off of the platform, even ones that were totally unrelated to his main Schlepp identity. And right afterwards, he was sent a real-life letter in the mail, giving him a cease and desist lawsuit telling him to stop what he was doing immediately and wiping him off of the platform entirely. So how is this possible? How could someone who was a theme park tycoon YouTuber who then became one of the most respected people in the Roblox community be wiped off the platform and have his life entirely ruined in a matter of minutes? In today's video, we'll be investigating what happened to Schlepp, what led up to it, and some very important things that are happening as a result of it. Real quick, feel free to like this video to spread it out to more people. The more people that hear about this, the better. Originally, before this Schlepp identity existed at all, he was a theme park tycoon YouTuber who went by the name Maliboomer. This was his original Roblox account, and he even had an item on there that he got from going to a real-life in-person Roblox event about 10 years ago. Roblox had been ingrained in Schlepp's life for many years, and he created this YouTube channel to get a lot of success and just spread his enjoyment for his favorite Roblox game, Theme Park Tycoon 2. As of today, this channel has hundreds of thousands of subscribers and millions of views on it, and this really cemented his name as one of the most respected YouTubers in the Theme Park Tycoon 2 community. However, the thing is, on this identity of Maliboomer, in the early days of him being a young person, impressionable on the platform, something very disgusting happened to him, and I won't go too deep into what exactly it was, but he's told the story of how in the early days of him on the platform, he was taken advantage of by a much older individual when he was a kid, and some pretty bad things happened, and this is what truly inspired him later in his life to create the Schlepp identity. You see, in the Theme Park Tycoon community, he started to notice a lot of weirdos over and over. He would see more and more people doing weird things and being bad, and since he'd even experienced it himself, he decided he wanted to do his best to take down these horrible people on the Roblox platform. He was noticing that Roblox moderation would genuinely not do anything about some of these people, leaving their accounts up unbanned for literally years after they committed the crimes that had been reported so many times. In fact, after Schlepp had been a victim of such a thing, one of his parents actually messaged Roblox, and Roblox completely just brushed it away and acted like they couldn't do anything about it. And the person who did it to him stayed unbanned for multiple years afterwards. Honestly, that's a pretty perfect origin story for someone who ends up becoming one of the most respected people for taking down these disgusting people on Roblox. Because you see, he basically created a channel called Schlepp a few years ago to bring attention to weirdos on Roblox, make videos about weird people, news, and spreading the true explanation of what's going on in Roblox, not dumbing it down, not ignoring the bad things, but genuinely speaking up about what's going on. This channel would start to blow up massively in success, and with this success, he would start to build more connections, he started to learn more, and he started to get more messages from his fans. He told the story in one of his videos talking about how he'd received so many messages from fans, hearing about how Roblox support was not helping them at all when discussing things would happen to them on the platform, and he decided to take matters into his own hands. Now, not too long ago, Schlepp started releasing videos like this. In these videos, he would create a decoy account, look around and connect in some of these communities with these weirdos that are just, again, completely unbanned, and he'd actually end up meeting these people in real life with a team of individuals and getting them apprehended by the police for the disgusting things that they were doing. I'm not going to go to specifics so this video doesn't get restricted and pushed out of the algorithm so nobody can hear about what's going on, but feel free to watch his videos and support them because it's honestly pretty crazy what these disgusting people are able to do through Roblox. And the main reason Schlepp would continue to do this content and continue to work harder and harder to take these disgusting people off the platform is because Roblox seemingly wasn't doing anything, and still isn't to this very day. There have been people like Ruben Sim, groups like Row Catchers created to try to catch these disgusting people that Roblox is not. I mean, you guys may remember the story of the YouTuber Ruben Sim a few years ago, who was terminated off the platform and continues to work every single day catching more people than Roblox moderation seemingly does. And so flashback just a few months ago, Schlepp would continue to post these videos over and over. Each video would be a completely different scenario and he'd catch people that were like developers or normal players or group owners or stuff like that with these things, and he would confront them in real life. He even started to collaborate with massive YouTubers like Gideon and bring attention to this disgusting stuff happening on Roblox. In my opinion, Schlepp was probably the person doing the biggest difference to bringing attention to what's going on behind the scenes of Roblox. The stuff that Roblox does not want their investors to see. And the thing is, if you guys were to look at Roblox's stock, it's pumping. It's still going absolutely crazy. It's probably had some of its best months months in a long time, despite these disgusting things happening. But in my opinion, I think the things that Schlepp was doing were bringing a lot of attention to what was going on. And seemingly, despite the fact that Schlepp was actually doing good things, taking down bad people, getting them terminated, getting them arrested and stopped in real life for these disgusting things they were doing, seemingly Roblox did not like what he was up to and terminated him off the platform out of nowhere. There was no warning, there was nothing like that, and he was wiped off of the platform in a matter of minutes. Every account that he made. Remember that YouTube channel he made for Theme Park Tycoon 2? Yeah, that one was terminated. His first ever Roblox account, which literally had an item from meeting Roblox admins in real life like 10 years ago. Like, what the heck? In a video he posted on the Malaboomer channel, he basically breaks into tears talking about what happened to his channel and the reason he can't post on there anymore. It has a totally different audience that is drama content, and he had to try to explain and walk on eggshells to explain to his fans why he couldn't post Theme Park Tycoon 2 videos any longer. In the video's comments, you can see tons of fans pouring out their love for him, talking about how they made his childhood, how they were his favorite YouTuber and biggest inspiration and all these things, and it was wiped away completely. And it got worse for Schlepp because he actually received a letter in the real life mail to his actual home address, like his real life home address, giving him a cease and desist, basically telling him not to do anything else with Roblox for the rest of his life. Everything he had built, his main job, his main career, like YouTube was his main source of income. He doesn't have like another job he can rely on. This was his full-time job, and he was wiped away from it in a matter of minutes. Along with this, Roblox released a rule right afterwards called the Vigilante rule, where they basically banned any sort of vigilante groups like what Schlepp was doing that were trying to stop bad people on the platform. And here's the thing, in my opinion, Roblox banned the absolute wrong person. Maybe there's bad people on the platform who are doing genuinely like bad ways and illegal ways of catching horrible, disgusting people. In the Vigilante rule, they basically talk about how they want to ban people that are sort of interrupting proceedings or making it hard for them to actually get people arrested. But here's the thing, Schlepp was actually getting the people arrested, which means like that's really beneficial. The only thing that Roblox really had to do in those situations was ban the people's accounts. And what's even crazier is Schlepp also talked about how Roblox would not ban the accounts of the creeps despite how many times they would get reported with the evidence, and even like the arrest logs and everything. Roblox would not ban them until a video came out and started to become like publicly, get attention. So it makes you wonder how many horrible incidents have occurred that have been reported but nothing's been done about them. And while you could maybe give Roblox the benefit of the doubt in most situations where it's like, okay, they don't have that many moderators or it's like there's a lot of fake stories or something, there are so many occasions where they've been given full proof and the moderators have literally replied saying they can't do anything when they absolutely can. It makes you wonder how many people have reported things to Roblox that have just gotten ignored or swept under the rug and they haven't done anything about it. It's honestly really disgusting and sad to see, and while this video is not meant to hate on Roblox, of course it's not meant to, defame them or whatever, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to say that genuinely Schlepp was doing something that the Roblox moderators were not doing. He was filling a gap and he was taking down these people and bringing attention to this disgusting stuff going on. In my opinion, a massive company, a multi-billion-dollar company, for one, can afford a bunch of moderators, but even then at least can afford hiring like a YouTuber like Schlepp to actually do the real work. Like imagine if Roblox actually hired Schlepp to be like part of their moderation department and actually do his work with Roblox officially. Okay, so let's say maybe like Schlepp is doing something totally wrong in his videos that's like messing it up for them and that's why they banned him. Why wouldn't they just give him a warning? They gave him no warnings, they gave him no like reasoning, they didn't tell him how to fix it, they literally just terminated his stuff instantly. And in my opinion, that is the absolute worst way they could have gone about it. Now, while I was recording and working on this video, the congressman named Ro Khanna, who is a representative of California, one of the districts in California near where Roblox's headquarters are, basically put out a statement on his TikTok talking about the issues on Roblox, and he actually created a legal petition basically saying to stand with them to protect kids and save Roblox. It says, sign if you agree. We need Roblox to do more to protect children, provide more support to parents, and strengthen law enforcement protocols that help bring predators to justice, and give creators a seat at the table. This is basically a massive petition, and they need 1 million signatures by a certain date for it to pass and to go further. And honestly, this is pretty major and a very large thing. Greekcraft actually tweeted out saying that him and Schlepp actually were reached out to by this congressman, and they gave him all the information about all the issues going on Roblox, all that stuff that they've been getting away with. And this is honestly one of the largest things in Roblox's history because this is something that Roblox really cannot ignore. Especially if this actually ends up getting the signatures it needs and going further, Roblox really can't ignore this. This is going to be very large to the future of Roblox, so let's see what happens. I don't even think you have to know anything about business to realize that silencing your haters and critics only makes them louder. And that's exactly what happened. You see, after this occurred, the hashtag #FreeSchlepp started to trend on Twitter, also known as X, and YouTubers started to push out a lot of videos talking about this. Massive streamers like XQC reacted to this. YouTubers like Moist Critical, one of the largest commentary YouTubers on the entire platform, made a video speaking about this situation, and it's only continuing to get louder and louder. More attention is coming to this and is ending up being a larger issue than Roblox probably would have ever expected. Because you see, when you ban someone like Schlepp, who's doing genuine change and genuinely working to make the platform a better place, then you basically make him a martyr for the Roblox community. They say, you ban this guy? Well, this is your problem and we're gonna take you down. You know, we're gonna bring attention to this, we're gonna tell all your investors what's going on. And honestly, I just want to say this, again, this is my personal opinion, and of course I'm not trying to defame, everything's alleged, you know, I'm not trying to defame Roblox in the slightest, but if I was an investor in Roblox, I would be thinking, like, you know, like, what am I investing in? What is my money in? But honestly, I do like hope that Roblox will sort of, you know, snap into reality and understand what's going on and the mistakes they've made. At least release a statement and unban Schlepp or something like that, or explain what their reasoning was for it. Maybe there's something different he was banned for that he's not telling us, but it honestly at the moment just seems like literally Schlepp was banned because he was exposing something Roblox did not want anyone to see. It was a massive issue and they basically made a whole new rule just to get Schlepp banned. I haven't heard of anyone else getting banned because of this brand new rule. It has literally just been Schlepp. It feels like they just made this rule to get him banned. Now, since this whole situation has occurred, and even since I recorded the first part of this video, basically there has been a lot of more expansions to what has happened due to this situation. It has moved from just being, you know, a big hashtag to being a lot of massive YouTubers, developers, and big people in Roblox community doing some pretty major things to show support for Schlepp and to speak out against what Roblox is doing. You see, there's actually been information as reported by Creecraft that many YouTubers are planning a max exodus, meaning a bunch of them want to leave the Roblox Star Creator program, which is a very like hard to get into, application only, big YouTubers only like group with some of the largest YouTubers on Roblox. And there's been a lot of YouTubers who have talked about wanting to leave due to this whole situation, including the YouTuber Stake and I think even Creecraft maybe. And there's also information that developers are planning to go to the RDC event, the ones that are invited to it, the Innovation Awards event that's happening very soon, and to chant free Schlepp in the crowd while the CEO of Roblox is talking. I mean, this is actually a pretty major situation. It's put Roblox in a place where they really have to do a genuine, serious response. The thing is, there was actually a sort of response which was just similar to what they wrote in their, you know, blog post about banning Schlepp that was given to the magazine PC Mag, where they basically talked about a lot of things, but they mentioned how there was a profit motive. You see in this article, they said, we contacted Roblox, which did not address Schlepp's allegations directly, instead referring back to Kaufman's post. They said, quote unquote, it's important to speak with the right sources to really understand how vigilante individuals and groups operate. Example, violating policies around sharing personal information, engaging in inappropriate conversations, or lying about their ages, all while having a profit motive to evade detection, instead of providing companies like ours with all the information to take necessary action. So basically what they're saying with this quote is that Schlepp was banned for this rule because he was doing it for a profit motive and he was not providing Roblox with information. But that's the exact opposite of what Schlepp is doing. You see, many people have been very, very mad that they said this profit motive thing and Schlepp got banned for it, because the thing is, if Schlepp actually cared about profit, then he would not be doing what he's doing. You see, Schlepp goes into a lot of work to each and every single one of his videos. If you were to try to be a YouTuber like him and make videos like him, it would take a ton of work, because for one, you have to coordinate with a lot of different individuals and police agencies and government agencies, make sure it's legal, follow all the laws, read all the rules and everything like that, and everything is extremely complicated, and it likely takes him literally like months, if not even sometimes maybe even over a year to make a single video. And the thing is as well, they mention at the very end of it, they say, instead of providing companies like ours with all the information, Schlepp literally does it well before he publishes his videos. He gives the information to Roblox, and the thing is, he likely would not be making the videos if Roblox would instantly ban these people. He sends the reports to Roblox well before he publishes the videos, meaning if Roblox bans the accounts, then he would likely not have to make the video. And if he only cared about profit, he could just fake the situations, hire fake cops, script everything, make it like fake individuals, and not even tell Roblox about it. But instead, he goes through the most legal, direct, and careful routes. Like, he's doing exactly what they want people to do, like reporting to Roblox staff to get them off the platform, but they ended up not doing anything. Like, every single time he's reported them, they've done nothing, which led him to make all these videos and to bring attention to it and to take matters into his own hands. If they were messing up the situations, if they were at a point where they were making it so police couldn't arrest the creepy people or whatever, then the police would not arrest them. But every single one of these videos, the person gets arrested and charged legally because they did it in the right, proper way. Sure, there may be some groups that are doing it the wrong way, but Schlepp is probably the best example of someone doing it the right way. And the thing is, with all of this information coming in, Roblox has been getting absolutely flooded. Just very recently, in one of the replies on one of their recent tweets, completely unrelated to Schlepp's situation, talking about their Innovation Awards coming up, Green Lego Cats posted a reply with a ton of votes. And you guys can see in the picture on the screen right now, the amount of people that voted in this, multiple thousands, all voted no. Like, that's so crazy. The massive proportion that voted no is insane. But it actually resulted in Roblox deleting that post talking about the Innovation Awards. And this is not the first time they've done it. Green Lego Cats was talking about how back during the the last Roblox event, when there was a developer doing disgusting things in it, they also deleted their post when it started to get a lot of hate. Instead of deleting the creepy people's accounts on Roblox itself and finishing everything like that, instead, when it becomes in the public eye, so when it becomes something posted on a popular platform like Twitter where investors follow and stuff like that, that's when they want to delete it, not on Roblox. And I do want to flashback as well to when Ruben Sim got banned, and I'm not going to go over that whole situation. There's a lot of great videos you can watch to learn about that, but Ruben Sim was another person who was doing a lot of good for the Roblox community, and he was wiped off of the platform, including any account connected to him. I remember he told the story, and like his girlfriend's account was wiped off the platform for some reason too, just because they like, you know, used the same computer at one point. Like, it just seems like the real time that Roblox actually like, you know, locks in and does moderation is on the people exposing the bad stuff and not the people doing the bad stuff. I just really wish that Roblox could do things to stop these disgusting people. I've seen some horrible things on Roblox in my time, and as much as I've tried to take them down, as a normal player on the platform, especially if you're not a YouTuber with massive power or a lot of viewers or something like that, it's really hard for you to stop disgusting people. You go into a game, you see someone doing something inappropriate, and you report them, the chances of them getting banned is so low. It's so minuscule. And even though Roblox is a multi, like, you know, tons of users, multi-millions of users per day, something like 50 million like daily active users or something crazy like that, the thing is, they also have billions of dollars. There's at least some AI stuff they could do. They could at least like hire one of these quote-unquote vigilante groups to like work for them and like to, you know, fix up what they're doing, you know, tell them what the guidelines are. Because here's the thing, in my opinion, I don't think someone should be banned off of Roblox for something that they don't know how to do better. Like, there was no warning for Schlepp that was like, okay, hey, you're speaking out about this in the video, we can't let you say this, but you can still do this, you know, or at least like telling him what he's doing wrong so he can stop, or giving him a warning. I just honestly feel like them like absolutely nuking every one of his accounts is so dumb. Also, adding on, Roblox released a statement as I was recording and editing this video. They released another statement called "More on our removal of vigilantes from Roblox." Now, this statement already has more comments than likes, which is a very bad sign for, you know, people being in support of it. But to summarize this, they basically say that while seemingly well-intentioned, the vigilantes we banned have taken actions that are both unacceptable and create an unsafe environment for users. Feel free to pause and read it if you would like to. But they say things like, we realize that no platform is perfect, but we prioritize trust and safety because it's core to what we do as a company. They say that vigilante activity evolved. Instead of just reporting the issues, they started impersonating victims. The conversations basically mimicked inappropriate behavior, which is basically Roblox's way of saying that they were trying to like lead on and like catch people by, you know, tricking them into saying things and then getting them arrested. And they said that they were not one-off situations and they saw it accelerating and it made an unsafe environment. And so at that point, they decided to step up and just start banning people. And they talk also about the importance of accurate reporting. There's a lot more they talk about too, like helping them remove bad actors, where they show like a screenshot of like the report menu. And they also talk about a trusted flagger program where close and trusted partners can report serious criminal activity. And things like this are what they're doing to do better. Now, here's the thing. I think Roblox is doing a lot of good things to help with this moderation. But the thing is, even if they say they're doing all this stuff, unless they've changed things, then these issues are still going to persist. And also, as I mentioned earlier, I think that Schlepp is not the right target for this. I think he was doing it correctly. If he was doing it wrong, he was so large and he was so like critical to Roblox to stopping these people. Like, he was very large. He got a lot of people caught and, you know, reported and stuff like that, that I think they could have just warned him about what he was doing was wrong and seen if he stopped. And then if he like, you know, fixed it and did better, then they should have left him up. I just want to say that this video is not meant to, you know, say anything about Roblox to like allege anything. I'm just making my personal observations. These are all my opinions and everything, and just what I think about the situation. It's so complicated and it's larger than anyone really ever knows. Like, everything is way more complicated, way larger, especially on a multi-billion-dollar company scale. They end off their letter by saying, "We're committed to improving and learning from this experience, and we appreciate the community's effort to help make Roblox a safer place to everyone." And here's the sad reality and the sad truth of this whole situation. While Schlepp is a massive YouTuber and he's able to keep speaking out about this for years, there's a big chance it might end up like the same thing as the Ruben Sim situation. I really hope it doesn't, but the thing is, Ruben Sim is currently in a similar place to where Schlepp could be, which is fighting for his unban, but at this point, it seems impossible. A lot of big companies, when they get criticized or something like that, just ignore everything. They ignore it all, and they hope for it to blow over so everyone forgets about it, and they just, you know, everyone moves on, and they're fine. They don't have to worry about unbanning anyone or anything like that. Hopefully it doesn't happen like this, and Roblox actually snaps to reality, and hopefully like investors hear about this and like, you know, wonder about it or try to get Roblox to get a response or something like that. But who knows how it's gonna go. You guys tell me what you think in the comments down below. Honestly, this is a really sad situation because I've been a big fan of Schlepp. One of my first big videos was actually just because he reacted to it. He reacted to my video and he gave me a bunch of support and stuff. I got a bunch of his fans in my comments and it was like really great. And honestly, Schlepp has been a great person for the Roblox space in my opinion. Maybe you could criticize him and say he's doing something wrong in his videos, okay, but he can fix that. He can work to be a better person. In the broad scheme, looking at it fully, like broadly, like understanding everything he does, he's a benefit to the Roblox community to have him in it. minute. And now Roblox bans him, there's way more of a chances that everyone that gets reported in his messages or everyone he sees in game will not get terminated and not get caught. But either way, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys have a good day. Show support, #FreeSchlep on Twitter. That's gonna be it. Take care.